Deep in the heart of a vast, ancient forest, there resided a woman named Elara. She was a creature of both beauty and mystery. Her existence shrouded in tales spun by the townsfolk who spoke of her ethereal presence, of her enchanting emerald eyes that seemed to capture the very essence of the woods. Elara was renowned far and wide, not for her ethereal allure, but for her remarkable talents as a healer. Her skill as a doctor was unmatched, and her very presence was believed to hold a touch of magic, making her a legend among both humans and the myriad creatures of the forest. But Elara was not content with the bustle of the world outside her woodland sanctuary. She had chosen to live a solitary life, amidst the towering trees and the gentle whisper of the leaves. Her abode was a rustic yet cozy cottage, its thatched roof covered in moss and adorned with wildflowers. Her days were spent in harmony with the natural world, her only companions the rustling leaves, the melodious birds, and the secrets of the forest. Every morning she would embark on her daily quest, an expedition to seek out rare and medicinal plants, the healing herbs that grew exclusively in the forest. Cloaked in a simple yet elegant green robe, Elara ventured deep into the woods, her observant eyes scanning the forest floor for those precious botanical treasures. One crisp morning, the sun's golden tendrils pierced through the thick canopy, illuminating the dense foliage in a shower of glistening dewdrops. Elara's senses were heightened, and she felt a strange energy in the air, as if the forest itself was whispering secrets to her. Then, a haunting whimper carried on the wind, a plaintive cry that demanded her attention. Her heart pounding with a mix of fear and curiosity, Elara followed the sound until it led her to a heartbreaking sight. There, ensnared in a cruel set of traps, were a pair of glistening amber eyes and a magnificent silver-furred wolf, its once proud body now weakened and vulnerable. The beast's eyes held a mixture of anguish and hope as they met Elara's gaze, her life force seeping into the forest floor. In that moment, a war waged within Elara's heart. She had heard the tales, the harrowing stories of the fearsome wolves that roamed these woods. Her upbringing had instilled in her a deep sense of caution and mistrust for these creatures. She hesitated, fear coursing through her veins. But as she looked into those wounded eyes, she saw not a fearsome beast, but a creature in dire need of help. Her inner resolve overcame her trepidation, and with trembling hands, she knelt beside the wolf, carefully freeing her from the sinister snares that had imprisoned her. The wolf, despite her pain, regarded her savior with an expression that seemed to say, "Thank you." Elara knew she couldn't leave the injured wolf to fend for herself in her weakened state. With newfound courage, she gently lifted the creature onto her shoulders and carried her back to her cottage. The days blurred into weeks as Elara tended to the wolf's injuries. She cleaned her wounds, fed her, and provided her with the care she so desperately needed. Slowly but surely, the wolf regained her strength and trust. An unspoken bond formed between them as they communicated with glances, gestures, and the language of the heart. When the time came for the wolf to return to the wild, Elara knew it in her soul. With a bittersweet farewell, she released her friend back into the forest, watching her disappear into the dappled shadows, her once crimson eyes now a shimmering shade of gratitude. Elara missed her companion terribly. The cottage felt emptier without the wolf's presence, and the forest's song seemed quieter. She spent her days reminiscing about their time together, aching for her return. Then, one sunny morning, while tending to her vibrant garden, Elara heard the familiar rustling of leaves and the soft pad of paws. There, at her doorstep, stood the wolf, but this time she wasn't alone. Behind her, a litter of fluffy wolf puppies tumbled and played, their eyes reflecting the same gratitude and trust she had once seen in their mother's gaze. Elara's heart swelled with joy, and tears welled in her eyes. she realized that the bond they had formed extended to the next generation. The wolf had returned to her with her precious offspring, as if to say, "This is my way of thanking you." Over time, the wolf and her pups became a cherished part of Ilara's life. The forest resounded with the laughter of the wolf pups as they romped through the underbrush. Ilara watched over them, a guardian of the woods, a mother to this wolf family. The village heard whispers of this unique friendship between the woman and the wolves, and soon the tales of the beautiful doctor woman living with a pack of wolves became a story told around campfires and in the cozy corners of cottages. As the years passed, the bond between Ilara and her wolf family deepened. The forest, once a silent witness to their connection, now echoed with their shared laughter and love. Ilara's cottage, once a solitary abode, was now a home filled with the warmth of family. The legend of the beautiful doctor woman and her wolf family continued to spread, touching the hearts of those who heard it. It became a testament to the enduring power of love, compassion, and courage, a reminder that even the most unlikely friendships could thrive in the heart of the wild. In the depths of the ancient forest, Ilara and her wolf family lived a life of peace and love, proving that the most enchanting stories were not found in books, but in the heart of nature itself. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more fascinating stories right here on Stories of Lauti. Until next time, be good.